What's up, YouTube? Chad here in their beer review to BJCP specs. And now we're on 5C, German Helles export beer, better known as a Dortmunder. So with that in mind, I got one that says Dortmunder right on the name and made in Germany. Dab Dortmunder Export, the original style from Germany. Problem is, this can is very old, as you can see. Bottle or packaged on March 21st, so it's over 6 months old. Unfortunately, this was the only Dortmunder I could find in Tampa or Lakeland. So, if I can find something fresher, we'll come back and re-review this. But it's one of the listed examples on the style guidelines. So, before we get started, let's check out the overall impression here. A pale, well-balanced, smooth German lager that is slightly stronger than the average beer, with a moderate body and a mild aromatic hop and malt character. That sounds a lot like, the Helles and even the Fest beer and some of these other lagers. They're very, very similar. Let's check out the comments and history and all that stuff. Sometimes known as a Dortmunder, developed in the 1870s to compete with Pilsner, which you'll see a lot of throughout these guidelines, to compete with Pilsner. It's interesting because they say newer commercial versions can contain adjuncts and hop extract in the characteristic ingredients. And they mentioned minerally water with high levels of sulfates, carbonates, and chlorides. You should watch my video on water for more information about that. So, vitals, 20 to 30 IBUs, not too bitter, 4 to 7 SRM, pretty light color beer, 4.8 to 6% ABV, so it's a little bit stronger than, like a Munich Hell or something like that, but all right, so let's go pour this, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got the dab in the new replacement Spiegel Lager glass here. Good-looking beer. But let's not talk about the looks right now. Let's talk about the aroma. So it's got a little bit of that kind of lemon lollipop oxidation smell. Not too bad. It smells like when you go to a homebrew store and there's all those different types of malts out there. It smells like that. Like I remember, I haven't had Dortmunder in a long time, but I always remember when I reviewed them that they have like that real like raw, authentic, like grain smell. Like it always smells really good. Not much there. I mean, the can is old. It's kind of a general, really low, just kind of a floral or earthy kind of thing. Not getting any peppery or spicy thing on this beer. Let's check the specs. Aroma, low to medium hop aroma. I'd say very low. Low at the highest. Typically floral, spicy, or herbal in character. I mean, it's German hop, or German beer. What do you expect? Moderate, grainy, sweet, malty aroma. Okay, I agree with that. Clean fermentation profile. True. A slight sulfur note at the start that dissipates is not a fault. Neither is a low background note of DMS. Sulfur? Yeah, maybe that's what that is. It's it's not too bad. DMS. No cooked corn, nothing like that. Let's rate this. I think I'm gonna go 8, maybe 9. I'll say 8. Appearance, well, I mean, as you can see, clear gold hue, not as bubbly as the other beers, and it did have a nice big foamy head. Let's check it's about a 4 SRM, maybe 5, 2 to 4 SRM. What do the specs say? Light gold to deep gold, clear, persistent white head. Well, it's right there for the style. And the SRM is 4 to 7. They should put that in the appearance, not all the way at the bottom. I don't know why they do that. All right, so it's going to get the full 3 out of 3 on appearance. There's still a little bit of beer left in the can, so we can top off as we go. For flavor, here's the best part. Prost. Well, you can tell I probably liked it because I just drank like half the glass right there. And that's definitely confirming my 3 there. Nice lacing on the glass. Okay, so it's kind of reminds me of the Fest beer. Very similar, actually. Malty, kind of grainy, sweet, slight kind of honey kind of flavor, although that could be oxidation. Slight floral or earthy hops. Enough, bitterness to like offer balance. I would not call it it's not a hoppy beer per se. I think this style is supposed to be more balanced. Now that I'm paying attention to it, I definitely can kind of taste some kind of German noble hop, kind of spicy or earthy kind of thing in there. A little bit of a, it's a little bit of a zest. Nothing hot bite, nothing like that. Very similar to a Pilsner. Maybe not quite as bitter. I'm not getting that graham cracker kind of thing you get with a Pilsner, but it has a definite kind of malt sweet. It's more of like, instead of graham cracker, it's like kind of honey malt, like a really strong Munich Helles. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the taste. I can tell it's old, but it still tastes pretty good. So let's check the specs. Flavor: neither grainy sweet malt nor floral, spicy, or herbal hops dominate, but both are in good balance with a touch of malty sweetness, providing a smooth yet crisply refreshing beer. See, they make a point of saying, next sentence, balance continues throughout the finish and the hop bitterness lingers in the aftertaste, although some examples may finish slightly sweet. I agree with that. Well, see, this can is, rather old, so the hops have faded, so it's definitely more malty than hoppy, but I can tell that the hops that are in there are like still struggling to, hold the fort or whatever. Plus, a lot of that sweetness might be from oxidation. So I mean, it's definitely more malty than hoppy, but it's not like ridiculously skewed like a Doppelbock or anything like that. Clean fermentation character, true. Some mineral character might be noted from the water, although it usually does not come across as an overtly mineral flavor. Yeah, I mean, I can see a little bit of like a mineral in there, maybe a little sulfur too. So yeah, I mean, it's there for the most part for the flavor, and also that it's old. If it was right there, if it was fresh, I'm sure it'd be like right there. For flavor, I don't know, not bad at all. I'll say 14 out of 20. Mouthfeel, I call it like medium light body, medium high carbonation, very smooth. It's not super spastic and effervescent. It's a little bit more calm than most lagers. Finish is pretty clean, although I like the flavor said it does have like a little bit of a sweet aftertaste, like as if you just ate like a honey graham cracker or something like that. So let's check the specs. Medium body, medium carbonation, smooth but crisp. All right, well, yeah, it's right there for everything. I'll go 4 out of 5. I mean, I don't think it's perfectly there, but pretty good. Overall, I think I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. It's a total score of 36 out of 50 for the DAB Export, or Dortmunder Export. For me, same thing. I'd say 7 out of 10. It's a good nice lager. I would drink this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.